It has no merit, okay, whatsoever. None. None. And essentially what it is, it's become so big. And the reason I hate it is because, I'm not even going to tell you what it is yet. I'm going to just explain why I hate it. And then we'll get into it. I hate it because the people doing it can literally go from never having played a gig before to like literally, you can go from, I'm okay at this instrument. I've never played live. I've never been in a proper band or any of this kind of bullshit, to filling out stadiums.
Oh, with this music?
In seconds, right? This is the fast forward button for fame, okay? However, the fucking poison apple is no one will ever know your name at all. You will be famous for other people's music for the rest of your entire life.
Right.
And
like, mostly like crooners.
Not far off it. Not far off it. And what I've picked, the style of music I've picked, are bluegrass covers.
Oh, they are painful to be.
Bluegrass covers. Yeah. There is no other genre that exists in the world today that fucking, if we went upstairs now, where we're recording right now, we're in the basement of a pub, right? If we went upstairs to that pub, picked Johnny Random, done eeny, meeny, miny, mo on anybody in there and said, right, I'm going to sit you down and here's what we're going to do. We're going to work out how to fucking play a cover song. Pick a famous song that everybody knows, and we're going to learn how to do it in a bluegrass style and put it on the internet. And within 2 weeks, you'll have 1 million views on fucking YouTube.
Yeah, do you know
It's that simple.
I remember my first exposure with this was like Hayseed Dixie. Are they one of those? AC/DC or Hayseed Dixie, a little bit like, that's more of a country version, but it still is kind of bluegrassy.
The one that everybody shot themselves over was Steven Seagal's, the Finnish guys, right? They were doing like Thunderstruck with fucking banjos and all.
I'm not going to lie, right? I feigned interest when people were talking about this until I listened to it and I went, no, I actively don't like this.
I'm telling you, straight up, first time I saw that fucking Steven Seagal's guys, because they're like Finnish hillbillies, right? They actually look the part. Yeah. They're not trying to be American, really. They're just doing this kind of weird style of music. However, when I watched the first, I saw Thunderstruck, I was like, this is really good. And I think they've done The Trooper by Iron Maiden. So this is really interesting. This is
but for an internet video.
That's all it is.
Yes.
All it is, right? So
that's all it really should be.
Literally, it should live and die on YouTube.
Mutants make this popular.
100%.
Yeah,
Again,
right.
This is a bit like Caravan Palace, where it's kind of music for people who don't like music. That you're taking songs that already exist in the zeitgeist.
And they get to say that they like new music.
Yep.
When they don't.
It's not at all.
It's not a new style. It's a fucking old style, and it's an old song that they're covering.
Exactly. So what they're doing is they're taking this.
Die! Die!
Do you remember the phenomenon that was "Oh Brother, We're Out There"? Right?
Yes.
A Man of Constant Sorrow.
You know what? I loved that movie, but I didn't understand.
Everyone. Here's the thing: nobody had heard that. Right? In our generation, nobody had heard that fucking music. It's great film. The song itself was fucking great. It's a cover as well, right? That's a fucking great song. Like, the entire basis of that fucking, that music in particular, I guarantee you that soundtrack sold more than the fucking DVD version of that movie. I put my bollocks on the line and tell you that, right?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
People were fucking mad for that. Man of Constant Sorrow, right? Yeah. They love that fucking...
It's a great song.
Great song.
Good soundtrack in general as well. In general.
Now, when you come to this bluegrass covers thing, it's literally the most formulaic thing. Every single song in the style, there's a formula to it. It's got these 2-part or 3-part harmonies with the main riff played on the banjo, and have this kind of shuffly guitar in the background with that brushed snare hillbilly roll, that digga 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 digga. I'm gonna play it.
That gives me, that reminds me of being chased by, like, you know,
by Benny Hill.
Chase music.
Benny Hill on fire, chasing you. So this group are called Branches. And this is, I believe, in a thing called Love.
Oh God,
I hate that band to begin with.
I hate the darkness.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Really. Now, what you'll be able to hear exactly what I said about these 2- and 3-part harmonies, these vocal harmonies. It's pure YouTube shite music. And the first time you hear it, you go, look, that's not the worst. And then all of a sudden, like, YouTube will start showing you other bands that do the same thing. And then you realise there are millions of them. It's a virus. It's a fucking musical virus. Have a listen to this. Hang on. I'm going to jump around a little bit.
Yeah, you'll have to.
Yeah, right.
Can't explain all the feelings that you're making me feel.
No,
so you got a little guitar going in the background, right? There's your 2-piece.
Beautiful harmonies.
Right? Perfectly fine, but they're all the exact same. Literally all the exact same. Ready? little two-piecer, right? Little two-piecer sitting there in the background, right? And we're going to kick in now in a second. You ready? We're going to get our banjo going in a second.
This is slightly better than I thought it was going to be, to be honest with you. Oh, no, there, yeah.
Right now, jump forward. We're getting into the full-blown bit now in a second.
That's the bit I'm afraid of.
Here we go. Banjo plucking away in the background. Listen, it's just...
I think that's pointless.
It like I said, it has no value in the world. It has absolutely no value. It's the fucking...
I'd rather listen to an original, them singing an original song in that, whatever. Yeah. And I wouldn't even do that really.
It's the chocolate covered peanut of fucking music. You know what I mean? It's grand, but after 3 of them, you're like, fuck, another chocolate peanut. I have to eat another chocolate peanut. You mad?
And the chocolate on it isn't very nice.
I know,
it's grainy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not good chocolate.
That fucking Bob's Bargains fucking chocolate. I don't want that.
And you're still eating a lot of salt with that sugar, and they don't mix that well over.
Not really. They've been 90 of years about salted caramel. It's grand, but after like 10 minutes of it, you're like, But if you go to Spotify and just put in bluegrass covers, you will be inundated with every genre. You will find 9 Inch Nails, you'll find death metal, you'll find pop, you'll find you name it. There is some cunt who was taking the formula of the fucking banjo and the shuffly guitar and the fucking hillbilly shuffle brush snare. There's just a kick drum, boom, boom,
do you know what this music is for? Gaff sessions where you go, oh, did you ever hear the bluegrass version?
That's all it is.
It's just for
did you ever?
And did you ever hear?
Did you ever?
Did you ever hear?
Did you ever?
Oh no, stick that on the next YouTube's. Give me the controller. I want to.
Nobody finishes the song. Nobody finishes the song.
No, you will never.
40 seconds of a song before the next cunt is shouting over you. Oh, but did you ever hear? It smells like Teen Spirit, but the lad with the banjo. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just pointless. So if I could delete it, yes.
And also, you don't ever need to listen to this music because this is what you do, right? Imagine it. There you go. You're done.
That's it. What I just played for you there, like, take that.
Actually, I was actually having a bit of trouble imagining that one, but now it's not.
I believe in a thing called love.
Yeah.
But what they do is they have this. We'll talk about it later in the song you picked as well. There's a way of doing the vocals that I'm sure if you could program Pro Tools or something to do it, me and you could just go into the microphone and let the little batch file run, and it'll do this fucking uppy downy little warble, and it will sound like you could literally layer it on top of any song ever recorded and turn it into bluegrass. Like, it's so formulaic, it's so processed. There's nothing different about any of the bands that do it. So I would press the delete button on it.
Yeah, you're right. That hasn't added anything to music.
It adds nothing to culture.
No.
Nothing
at all.
Like, again, I don't hate it. It's pointless.
I don't mind a lot of the songs they're covering. Yep. I don't mind bluegrass. I have absolutely no reason to put them together.
There's real proper bluegrass and like Apache Lane music that's really cool. You know what I mean? I don't need to hear it transposed on top of a top 10 hit.
And I absolutely never want to hear it live because I'd be bored.
I've seen it live.
I've
seen it live. We used to have bluegrass sessions in here. Okay?
But that was original bluegrass.
They were real bluegrass sessions. Yeah. But what they would do, this is real fucked up, what they would do for the last half an hour, 40 minutes, they would do covers and everybody lost their fucking goddamn mind. Now, as a person who's interested in fucking making money in my business, if I had the choice now between a bluegrass band and a bluegrass covers band, I have to pick bluegrass covers. And the place would be full every night of the week. Yeah. Every fucking donkey known to man will be out. The bluegrass covers. And the actual bluegrass players who are phenomenal musicians, they're looking at you laughing.
The banjo alone is a nightmare.
Cunt of a fucking instrument. Oh, it's a percussive stringed instrument. Set it on fire. Set it on fire. One string is half the length of the rest of them. Set it on fire. Set it straight on fire. Like, but
you know what? Just to be a prick, I'd love to go. If there's such a thing as a fan of this style, I'd love to go. Right, cool. So you obviously like bluegrass, yeah. So what's your favorite original bluegrass song? Yeah. The Pixies. Hang on. I got this. It's Radiohead Creep. No, it's
it's awful. Actually, Radiohead Creep has to be one of the most covered songs in these kind of alt styles. Right, what's your next one?
My next one is I wanted to say jazz as a whole, but that's just silly. It's too much. So what I've written down here is white vaudeville fucking burlesque jazz.
Right, so big band.
Big band, Chicago. The song is from the Chicago musical.
Yeah.
All that jazz.
I'm with you.
Overture and all that jazz. This version is Catherine Zeta-Jones' version. Like, fucking hurts me. This shit hurts me. It's all that. Jazzy hands, but that little, and all the women have top hats and those little fucking, what do you call those shoes? No,
I don't know, clogs. No. I don't know.
I know
it's a horror show.
Broadway bullshit. Fucking, it's the most pretentious shit. Like almost the most pretentious shit in the world.
The musical form of Seth MacFarlane. Like
he loves it as well. Of course he loves it.
All this big band stuff is mad for it. This, when I listened to this earlier, instantly I was like, okay, so it's like Family Guy, all the little side things of Family Guy where they burst in the song about.
I skip them on every.
I can't watch that show anyway because there's too many. Do you remember that time you went to space and you met a fucking llama? No, I can't watch it.
Do you remember when South Park ripped them with the manatees?
They're dead right.
That was amazing. Yeah. That's one of the biggest burns I've seen, and I like Family Guy. It's grand.
I can't do it.
But I hate that he is putting his love of all that showband stuff in, and people are falling for it going, I like it too. I'm like, no. You like Family Guy, or you like Ted, or you like
you don't
American
like Big
Family, but you don't really like that. Yeah. You're just it's part of the show, and you're going, yes, I accept this as part of it, and I like it. And like even with the movie Ted, and he's the top hat and all, I skip all the intros of Seth MacFarlane films because they're all this bullshit,
they're all the same,
and it is self-indulgent shite on his part.
Very much connected to that. Fucking Caravan Palace. I keep dying to say.
But that's swing, and I actually don't hate swing as much as I hate this.
Yeah. Like I keep dying to say Planet Caravan all the time. I have to stop
Planet
myself.
Caravan, yeah. What a banger.
Yeah, I have to stop myself saying
Planet Caravan. One of the best fucking songs ever.
Yeah, I have to stop myself saying it. Caravan Palace. I have to, like, the connection there is undeniable to what the original thing is. Yeah. I believe, like you said, you picked. I'm
gonna play it real quickly because everyone knows what I'm talking about, and I don't need to. It's jazz hands. It's fucking
tassels and tiny little.
It's not even the burlesque side of it. It's more of that Chicago and Liza Minnelli. Fucking oh god, I can't. Spats. That's the thing they wear on their feet. It's like the shoes with the leather shoes with the white thing over them, and sometimes it's tap dancey.
Proto mafia music.
Yeah, it's actually it's jazz. It's the jazz age 20s prohibition fucking.
What do they call them fucking things they put in the trumpet? Like a cup or a.
I know the thing you're talking about.
Thing. That noise there. Yeah. Start spreading the news.
Just. Oh God!
Disgraceful, yeah.
And her voice isn't even that bad because it's not pretentious. But so there's two types of song in this genre, right? I hate. That's one of them. The kind of upbeat. Kill yourself. Fucking don't do that. But then there's another song, you know, the slower ones, the aggressive one, the men in the day, walking in the joint, and the joint, and they go, and you're like, oh fuck me, fuck off.
Felix the Cat music. Felix the Cat music.
But it's when you can hear the pretentiousness in the voice, especially when they go from da 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 to
like. Let's be honest, this music
it's stripper music for people who never want to take their clothes off.
This is originally music for fucking women to take their clothes off too in front of like mad men. You know what I mean?
In my head, I'm like, right. This would be incredible if I was deaf because I'd get to see boobs, but I wouldn't have to be put through the torture of
the music. And each song, 20 minutes long songs and all. Like, no, it's horrific.
I don't like brass sections, to be honest with you, unless they're done well. And I don't like brass sections when they're done aggressively. So for that reason, I don't like second waves or third wave ska because it's in your face trumpet bullshit. Yeah. But then this is just as loud and obnoxious,
leading the way, like.
And the little white gloves and everyone's cool and we're so cool. Oh, everyone's cool.
We're in a martini glass. Yeah, I know, it's awful. It's awful.
Did you know that Chicago is the second longest running show on Broadway behind Phantom of the Opera? Yes, I'm glad because Phantom of the Opera is grand,